Much of what I'm doing is kind of focusing on her early life, and a lot of that stuff has been quite hard to find because the image of her has been so edited over the years that like there's maybe like 10 pictures of her pre-Marilyn that are just kind of like repeated over and over again. There's some great images of her where she was working in like an ammunitions factory that kind of, I think, kind of sparked her entrance into modelling. She's like got these great pictures of her with like a piece of machinery, and then the next one in the book would be like her in a bikini.
What do you think about what we currently have in Marilyn? So I know we currently have something in the Stars exhibit. What do you want to expand upon that?
Her autonomy as an actress. What we found is the script for the It's in the Showgirl and press book, the process of becoming her alongside the end product. So one of the things that we're working on is like a kind of vanity setup. So in that way, looking at like the internal workings of her and like what she did to become pristine image of Marilyn that we know. I didn't know that she'd had any plastic surgery. So I think she had a piece of like silicone put into her chin.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know about that. Or maybe didn't appreciate like the extent to which she was exploited visually in like newspapers and stuff, because I think that's something that's quite shocking when you're going through the material, because it'll be like, oh yeah, here's a picture of Marilyn from last week in Some Like It Hot or whatever, like some really famous film, and then you'll turn the page and it'll be like quite an exploitative photo shoot that they've like resurfaced from 20 years ago, which is quite genuinely upsetting as well to look. I think that's something else that we wanted to do, is to make it a very empathetic, not feeding into the conspiracies or the, as I said earlier, the overly sexualised version of her. Lovely to have someone who's so passionate as well to bounce ideas off of. We get on very well, so it's really nice. So like earlier we were just going through the exhibition space to see where we wanted to go, like how it flows and everything. Not and where to position her, the death, because obviously you can't like not discuss it because it is a part of her story, and obviously because we're going to look at people that she influenced after she died, so we're kind of like, we've got it in there, like we now we discussed it, you know, where it's going, but like, we were unsure of how
We've got a very big timeline,
how to tonally deal with it, because you want to be like, here were all the amazing things she did, then she died.
I get that. So it's kind of like, I guess, a rebirth of not an icon but of the human. It's like recognising her roots of Norma Jean and her humanity, and then also like going into, oh my god, she was so talented and worked so hard as Marilyn. Just like appreciating both at the same time, and who then she went on to influence as well.